narrow face damning what Grace had done. She couldn't picture her mother in her mind's eye. It was the still set features in the sepia photograph on her dressing table she saw. But she could remember some things. Her laughter and the fierce, loving hugs she used to give her. Rosie knew she'd been happy with Grace. She swallowed. Her mouth felt dry. I hardly know anything about her.
When she was laid to rest, we vowed we'd never speak of her again, didn't we, Will?
If you don't tell me, I'll never know, Rosie said fiercely. She was my mother. Have a right. I'm of age. Uncle Will had his head in his hands. The kettle started to sing again, suspended on its chain over orange flames, sparking up in the black-leaded range. Open beams, black with age, ran the length of the kitchen ceiling.
It's best forgotten.
Maud got up to clear the breakfast table, as though to put an end to the matter. No! Rosie protested. I want to know! Her heart was breaking for what her mother must have gone through.
She was a kept woman,
her aunt said bitterly.
You can't call her kept if she was in the workhouse.
Rosie was vehement.
He got her out.
My father, you mean? She felt buffeted by the emotional turmoil.
Yes.
Who was he?
She never told us. We don't know.
Will raised his balding head to look at her. His eyes were dark with sorrow.
No want to,
his wife added with a sniff. Uncle Will, Rosie tried to think. My mother has been dead for 18 years. Surely what she did can be forgiven and forgotten now?
Some things can never be forgiven.
Maud's lips were at their tightest.
She brought disgrace on her family.
She didn't break the law. She wasn't a criminal. Aunt Maud's arctic grey eyes stared into Rosie's.
She was a kept woman. She bore you outside marriage. She broke God's law. Her sin tainted us all. It taints you now. On to the 7th generation, that's the teaching. God's word.
Rosie shivered, cold fingers twisting her gut.
Your birth certificate tells the world what she did, and that's her fault.
Rosie gasped with renewed horror as she remembered why she'd asked for it.
You've got to take it to work if you want to join the pension scheme, Phyllis said, to verify your age.
It might be better if she didn't, Maud retorted nastily. Uncle Will put his knife and fork down, his breakfast only half eaten. Last week you were very insistent I should. Rosie stirred her tea desperately. You said it would be a good thing to save some of my wages. Lines of worry deepened on Uncle Will's forehead.
You've come of age. It's your problem, not ours. You'd have had to find out one day.
Her aunt dismissed her. Rosie took a deep, shuddering breath. To be born in the workhouse put her at the bottom of the heap. Nobody could sink lower. Her mother had given birth to her while living on public charity, despised by everyone. One of those hapless, helpless incompetents from the workhouse. What must she have gone through? Maud turned back to her.
It'll reflect on our Phyllis, too. Ruin her good name. I wish she'd never gone to work for Shearings.
She couldn't get a job anywhere else.
Will burst out angrily.
She tried, didn't she, when she came out of college? I had to ask Edwin Shearing.
Rosie ran her tongue over dry lips. Uncle Will's face was grey. Pity and regret didn't touch Aunt Maud. Her only concern was how this would affect Phyllis.
Grace put herself outside our care, she sniffed. We won't speak of her again.
But there's so much I want to know. When did we leave the workhouse?
You were about a year old.
What made my father get us out? I mean, if he let my mother go in, and what was his name?
We've told you. We don't know, said Maud.
You must have seen him.
No, Will said. She wouldn't speak of him.
But why did you have to die? Rosie wailed in agony. Her uncle said,
She had appendicitis.
That came as another shock. What? But that can be cured. An operation. They've been doing it for years. The old king had it, Edward VII.
And made it fashionable,
Will agreed. Then why didn't they operate on my mother?
They did, but it was too late.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.